You to stop changing your business strategy every time you look at something and think, oh, I could do this, I could do more. Idea jumping and strategy jumping is the biggest reason most entrepreneurs do not have recurring monthly revenue, leads they can predict where they're coming from, a business that runs smoothly, and a nervous system that is regulated. Because with social media, we're exposed to so many strategies, right? Someone is getting all their clients from speaking engagement. Someone goes on podcast, or someone wrote a book. Someone has this hook strategy. Someone has this messaging carousel. There are currently thousands of business strategies. And every time your mind is jumping at the next one and the next one and the next one, you're distracted and you lose track of what's currently working for you, and you just open a new side quest that's just burning you out. The reality is, I don't personally believe there's one winning business strategy. As someone that is a business and brand advisor for over 9 years now, I don't have a signature method that works for everyone that is the secret sauce. In fact, this goes fundamentally against everything I believe in as someone that looks at the full picture of a business, the founder well-being, and the holistic life you want to live that makes you feel fulfilled. I don't believe there's a winning strategy out there. I don't believe in hack or shortcut. Business requires a clear vision, an incredible offer, an incredible presence or visibility or strategy to acquire clients, and great follow-up with your clients so they stay. Whatever kind of business you're in, there are a million ways you could create your own unique combination of what works for you. And that's why I love to say every strategy works. Everything works. Ads, content, hooks, hiring a person that writes you incredible messaging, copywriting as the one thing, like everything works. But if you do every single strategy out there right now, you're gonna burn out because it's not sustainable unless you have an incredibly complex team in complex business organization to manage so many strategies. And that's not what's going to create a sustainable creative business that makes you happy. So I'd love to just clarify this. Everything works, okay? Now what we want to ask ourselves is what actually works for you and what is fitting your natural gift. Once we have a path and it's working, then we're practicing unhooking from this the grass is greener, idea jumping, strategy jumping, that's currently making your mind overthink and look at everything you could be doing and lose track of what's actually working right now, okay? So now, does this mean what you're doing right now is working? Maybe it isn't. But it might not be for the reason you think. Because as I said, every strategy works. So sometimes it's that you're not applying it properly or there's something that needs tweaking. And that's why, generally speaking, when I work with clients, the first thing I do is, okay, what is the current situation of your business? What are we selling? What's the price? What's working? Where are the leads coming from? What's happening? What's the content looking like? And I look at, okay, what is our biggest leverage? And what is currently noise and clutter? And I like to delete a lot of things and amplify one thing. And once we choose a strategy that is fitting you and your unique style, then we look at, okay, so if that is the strategy, how do we refine and amplify that strategy, keep track of our leads, keep track of what's working, and work on our energetics and the mindset that this is working? Because if you don't bring in that belief that this is actually working for you, and a part of you is untrusting, it's not gonna work. There are people running ads that don't believe in ads and they stop running ads. And there are people running ads that genuinely believe ads are working and they figure it out until it does, and eventually it's their biggest source of revenue. Every strategy works, but you are distracted right now. You're losing faith and trust in your own strategy, and you're not noticing the subtle tweaks both energetically and in your strategy that are going to make the big difference. Because I can guarantee you right now that there's some clients that came with a very simple path and you somehow overcomplicated it, thought it was too hard or something happened, lost track, and now you tried 300 new things and you just keep adding to your skill set and keep adding to your marketing and keep adding to your content, and it just gets noisier and noisier, and then it's impossible to track what's actually happening. I'll give you an example. Last week, I'm running this new funnel for my sales masterclass, which is a free 40-minute sales masterclass to learn exactly what to say on a discovery call with a client so that you can close the client and get that deal. It's free. It's in the bio as well if you want to grab it. So I'm running an ad campaign for this. And with this one, I'm specifically now, after 10 years of running things and noticing, okay, there's so many variables at play, let me do one thing at a time. I'm currently specifically isolating every part of my funnel and testing it as I go so that I notice if something breaks, where it's from. The other day, I added a field to my sign up and I noticed an increase in, like a significant decline in signups. Before that, my ad was working, my sales page was working, signups were working. I changed one tiny thing, everything crashed. Now, if I was changing 30 things at the same time, if I had also changed my headline on my website, and if I had also changed my ad, and if I had also changed my email sequence, right? Now, where is it breaking? When we're constantly idea jumping, we're not even noticing what's working, and we are adding variables that are just really hard to measure. Because the more complicated we make it, at the same time, the more we're constantly thriving in chaos and we don't actually notice with the simplicity of business what's working. And that's why when someone comes to me and they're starting their business, maybe they were a doctor, a lawyer, they come from a high performing field, they're going to win at business because they already have the discipline, the work ethic. And then they come in and they want to have a sales page and a website and a this and testimonials. And I'm like, have one Calendly link. Because if we can get people to believe in your message and to hop on a call with you, we already have a funnel. That's enough for now. Overcomplicating your strategy is just making you thrive in chaos. And I want you to thrive in simplicity. I want you to know exactly what's working and why it's working for you. And the first thing we need to do is stop idea jumping and stop strategy jumping. So yeah, remember, what you're doing is working. Clients are coming your way. Each and every day, things are improving. People know exactly how to find you, and more people are coming your way. What you're doing is working, okay? Reminder. Now, if you want me to put my eyes and 9 years of expertise over your business right now, or whatever chaos seems to be thriving right now, apply for my 15-minute business audit, and we'll just look together at what's currently happening, your biggest revenue opportunity, where clients could come in repeatedly, and what we can maybe cut away so that it doesn't feel so heavy. I'll see you inside. Again, the masterclass is in the description as well. You can grab this if you have a lot of discovery call booked in the coming weeks. And as always, thank you so much for being here. I'm Marjolaine, your secret co-founder, and I'll see you tomorrow for my daily YouTube on business the feminine way. Bye.